City Council meeting of October 17, 2019 to order. Roll call, please.
Mayor Police,
Here.
Alderman Sorrentino,
Here.
Alderman Jacob,
Here.
Alderman Woods,
Here.
Alderman Sismarski,
Here.
Alderman Roy Wesley, Alderman Eugene Wesley, Alderman Catalano,
Here.
Alderman Messina.
Here. I declare a quorum present. Please stand and join in Pledge of Allegiance, and I'll ask our Eagle Scout, Matthew McElroy, to lead us in the pledge. Ready to motion to approve October 3rd minutes, 2019? Second. We have a motion and a second. Any questions, corrections, comments? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? That passes. Do any citizens wish to be heard in matters not listed on the agenda? Okay. I have no written communique. We will go to mayor's report. If I could ask Matthew McElroy to come to the podium. Just so everyone knows, Matthew's with Troop 65, was just, had his Eagle Court of Honor this past weekend, so he's now an official Eagle Scout. Whereas Eagle Scout Matthew McElroy. Whereas the Boy Scouts of America is a vital force in the development of our youth through its many programs, which encourage the ability of its members to do things for themselves and especially for others. And whereas one of the major objectives in the scouting program is to develop citizenship through community involvement, and in addition to working for citizenship merit badges, scouts are encouraged to participate in community service projects. And whereas Matthew McElroy is a member of Boy Scouts of America, has not only proven himself to be an outstanding member, but has attained the highest honor bestowed on a scout, the Eagle Scout Award. Whereas the Eagle Scout Award is a distinction that will follow him throughout life and will be a beacon to others of the leadership quality and commitment this young man has shown. Now therefore, I, Mayor Annunziata Police, recognize Matthew McElroy as worthy of this highest honor and encourage him to continue his commitment to excellence. And before I ask you to speak, the police chief would like to speak.
Thanks, Mayor. So Matthew, congratulations on this great achievement from the members of the Wooddale Police Department, a little over 43 strong. We're proud of all our people that come through the Eagle Scouts program for your leadership in the community. Looking forward to seeing what you do in the future, and you can always reach out to us if you ever need any assistance or guidance on anything. So congratulations, it's quite an achievement, and for that we have a certificate of achievement to present to you. So nice job.
And I believe Matthew is number 76 Eagle Scout? 76 Eagle Scout for Troop 65. If you'd like to say a few words.
I would just like to thank all the entire city of Wooddale, the police station. They both graciously let me put a box inside there in the main hall that I bet most of you saw. It was from the weeks of November around 13th to November 20th. And then then you guys both posted to all your social media accounts and just really spread the word. I would also like to thank Fenton High School and the Wooddale Public Library for supporting me in every step of the way through my Eagle project. Thank you.
And if mom and dad would like to take photos up here, do we have a camera? Somebody?
No, they don't want to. You got enough memory for the photos you're going to take?
And actually,
You want us to
this is brother did it too 16 years ago.
Good.
Wow. want to get in the photo? Sure. Here. Well, we'll let them take a family photo first.
The mayor and the chief in that one.
With the parents. What? Yeah. Go to check tomorrow or what?
Oh, bring it with. She's got it to the side. Make sure we broadcast the name out loud. Not only you, all the you talk to her and have her put it in the.
Congratulations. You're a great role model for other young men. The values of your household are stellar. To be able to produce 2 Eagle Scouts?
Yeah, I know.
Absolutely.
bit of a surprise.
Well, you're doing a great job.
Oh.
Well, some are late bloomers. I'm still working on my badges. The last badge I got, I think I lost it. Keep up the good work, young man. Thank you.
Okay, next, just to let everyone know, on October 31st, trunk or treat from 1 to 4, right up by the community parking lot, just north, I should say just south of Commercial and Wooddale Road. And then the Halloween trick or treat hours are gonna be from 3 to 8. Just let everybody know, since next week is committee and then we don't have another council meeting. Okay. Mr. Murmas, City Manager report.
One report tonight. The city is excited to launch a brand-new social media initiative this week. It's called Why I Love Wooddale campaign. It will be featuring members of the Wooddale community. This campaign will consist of short video clips of residents, businesses, visitors, and others talking about why they love Wooddale or what about it they love, and why it is the best community in Illinois. Throughout the year, we'll feature these clips on Facebook and Instagram, and once we collect them all, we'll kind of edit them together at the end of the year for one longer promotional video hosted on our website that we can show visitors, potential future residents, businesses looking to come to town, and talk about some of the great things the city has to offer that people may not know about yet. The first clip, again, is going to be on social media tomorrow. That concludes my report.
Thank you. Under consent agenda, if no objections, I'll entertain a motion to approve 2 items.
Second.
Okay. Roll call, please.
Alderman Sorrentino?
Yes.
Alderman Jacob?
Yes.
Alderman Woods?
Yes.
Alderman Sizmarsky?
Yes.
Alderman Eugene Wesley?
Yes.
Alderman Catalano?
Yes.
Alderman Messina?
Yes.
And that passes. Next, I will entertain a motion to approve the items on the agenda. Item number 1, approval of final payment to Utilities Dynamic Corporation for the Division Street Lighting Project in an amount not to exceed $16,237.35. Item number 2, approval of final plat to R.W. Dunham and Company for 2019 street patching program in an amount not to exceed $130,204.05. Do I have a motion?
So move.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. Roll call, please.
Alderman Sorrentino?
Yes.
Alderman Jacob?
Yes.
Alderman Woods?
Yes.
Alderman Sizmarsky?
Yes.
Alderman Eugene Wesley?
Yes.
Alderman Catalano?
Yes.
Alderman Messina?
Yes.
And that passes. Committee Chairman reports, Planning and Zoning, Alderman Jacob.
2 reports today. An ordinance approving a text amendment to section 17.903 of the city's Unified Development Ordinance to provide for the special use of motor vehicle repair facility for commercial motor vehicles within the corporate Main Street sub-area of the Thorndale Corridor Corporate Overlay District. That would be my motion.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. Alderman Woods.
I'd just like to make a comment, and while the city is always looking to bring businesses in, at this time, given the Thorndale Corridor Master Plan of 2009 and the related regulations of 2011 and the most recent comprehensive plan adopted by the city in 2018 indicates the Thorndale Corridor Master Plan of 2009 and related regulations of 2011 still have merit. And until, also, given the most recent undertaking by TSCA to study all those plans, I think it wouldn't be prudent for us to depart from the existing Thorndale Corridor Plan and the 2018 Comprehensive Plan as indicated. And maybe in the future, the clients can come back and apply for this, but given everything that we went to put all this stuff together, I think that it's prudent that we don't move forward with this.
Okay. Roll call, please.
Alderman Sorrentino?
No.
Alderman Jacob?
No.
Alderman Woods?
No.
Alderman Sizmarsky?
No.
Alderman Eugene Wesley?
No.
Alderman Catalano?
No.
Alderman Messina?
No.
Okay.
Next, an ordinance,
I don't even think, do we need to do the next one? Oh, we still need to vote even though there's no text amendment. Go ahead, Mr. Bond.
Yeah, it's an agenda item, take action on it, but the fact that the vote on the council matter to amend the text, to provide for a text amendment, as a matter of law, you can't approve a request for relief under that text amendment, but to the extent you wanted to dispense of that, you can take action on that second item. It just would not, you could not vote in the affirmative on that, but you should take action. There is an ordinance on the agenda.
Okay, good, I'm sorry.
an ordinance approving the grant of a special use permit to Trust 1186 Partnership for use of its property located at 885 Lively Boulevard for a motor vehicle repair facility for commercial motor vehicles within the corporate Main Street sub-area of the Thorndale Corridor Corporate Overlay District. That is my motion.
Second.
Okay, we have a motion and a second. Roll call.
Alderman Sorrentino?
No.
Alderman Jacob?
No.
Alderman Woods?
No.
Alderman Sizmarsky?
No.
Alderman Eugene Wesley?
No.
Alderman Catalano?
No.
Alderman Messina?
No.
Okay,
No other items?
thank you. Public health and safety.
There'll be no report this evening, Mayor.
Thank you. Under Public Works, Alderman Catalano.
I have one, Mayor.
Go ahead.
Approval of final payment for Demi Mechanical Industries for the emergency repairs to South wastewater treatment plant in the amount not to exceed $19,000. That is my motion.
Second.
We have a motion, we have a second. Alderman Wesley, go ahead.
I just have one question that maybe someone can help me out with this question. The question is, how much more emergency repairs might have to be done there? Do we have an update on what needs to be fixed?
Mr.
in that?
Murmas.
Well, if I knew how many emergency repairs there would be, I'd go buy some lottery tickets or make some sports bets. But there will be more emergency repairs, as I had alluded to. I just don't know when they're going to happen. But as you know, the plant is old. We're working towards a massive rehab of the plant. I could let Brett, if you had anything to say real quick about it.
Go ahead, Mr. Grills.
We probably will have another emergency. I just don't know when.
Hold on. Gene, go ahead, Mr. Gorelli.
So the biggest issue at the South Plant
You
right now
can sit down. No,
Oh, sounds good.
Don't worry, relax.
is, there's a lot of corrosion out there. What caused this repair is the hangers that corroded. When the hangers came down, it's Victaulic piping, and it got misaligned, and it's our main force main. So what we're gonna do is in the next few months, we're gonna bring a contract for approximately $175,000. It's gonna be painting and pipe replacement, because we don't want another one. And the idea of this contract is to give us, let's say, 5 to 7 years, whatever period that we're gonna build up this SERS fund, so that we can minimize chances of, emergencies. It won't, like Mr. Murmas said though, it won't completely eliminate it, but we wanna be proactive, get some of this piping replacement, some of this painting done under a competitive bid, and then hopefully minimize these, and then save up enough money so we don't have to finance the entire rehab of the South Plant.
And just so everybody listening at home, as Mr. Gorelli alluded to, the city's starting to put money on the side for the treatment plant repairs. This is not going to be I don't think it's going to be as large a scale as the north plant was, so that's why we're trying to pay this one off as we go, but that's in the works, and it'll be coming up CIP and budget time. Do you have a follow-up, Alder Wesley?
No, I'm good with that, Mayor. Thank you.
Alderman Jacob, go ahead.
Yeah, I just wanted to make sure that the residents know that we have 2 wastewater treatment plants, so this has nothing to do with the new one.
Correct. This is the south treatment plant and not the north treatment plant. Okay, any other questions? Roll call.
Alderman Sorrentino?
Yes.
Alderman Jacob?
Yes.
Alderman Woods?
Yes.
Alderman Sizmarsky?
Yes.
Alderman Eugene Wesley?
Yes.
Alderman Catalano?
Yes.
Alderman Messina?
Yes.
And that passes.
And that's the end of my report, Mayor.
Thank you. Finance and Administration, Alderman Woods.
No report this evening, Mayor.
Thank you. Under Other Business, Airport Noise, Alderman Jacob.
No report, Mayor.
Thank you. Under Stormwater, Alderman Wesley.
Yes, Mayor, I do have the report. Just for residents know, on the city website, it will give us a location of sandbags and everything else that has to do with flooding. So just hit the residents tab section of the Wooddale website, and that will give you where the sandbags are and other locations for other stuff for flooding. That's all I have, Mayor.
Okay, thank you. Under Approval of List of Bills for October 17, 2019, Alderman Woods.
Thank you, Mayor. I'd like to make a motion to approve the list of bills of October 17, 2019 in the amount of $978,431.53.
So moved.
Okay, we have a motion. We have a second.
Second.
No, we have a second. Alderman Sismarski was second. Do we have questions? Any questions? Okay. Oh. Oh, Mr. Wilson, yes.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. Obviously, I can't ask a question, and it'd be kind of awkward since I prepared the list of bills. No. Just want to give everyone a heads up. As you may or may not be aware, we went live with our new financial system on Monday. So what that means is that the reports are going to be different for the next list of bills, the November 7th list of bills. We're still going through them. We're going to try to get it to as close as what you've been receiving for the last 12 years. But the one thing I can promise you is it is not going to be the same. So we're going to try to do our best to get you, like I said, as close to that as we can. We might send out a couple different versions, guinea pig them a little bit on a couple of you just to kind of see what you think. So just giving everybody a heads up, the November 7th list of bills report will look different. And obviously, if you have any questions or comments about what's presented that week, just feel free to give me a call, give me the feedback, and we'll try to get it honed in as quickly as we can. So just wanted to give everybody a heads up.
All right, thank you. Alderman Messina, go ahead.
One question on that, and then a regular question. P cards, will those still be broken out?
Mr. Wilson?
Yes.
Are we-
Follow up, go ahead.
And we were gonna get to a point of itemizing each of those purchases. Are we gonna get to that now that we have the ERP up and running?
Mr. Wilson?
How do you mean itemizing?
I thought we
Go
were
ahead,
gonna get
Alderman
to,
Messina.
sorry, I thought we were gonna get to a point where a lot of those web orders were gonna be itemized, so we could say this order came from this person from under this order, and it was gonna be itemized that way?
Mr.
Maybe I
Wilson?
was mistaken, but I thought that was the
And-
intent with the ERP, to dive a little deeper into the charge, the line item charges,
Okay.
so we could actually understand who they came from, and not just one bulk listing.
Oh, sure.
Go ahead,
So-
Mr. Wilson.
So sure, right now, it does list what department it came from. We've tried to not put the actual purchaser on there, just not to try to laser anybody at a meeting.
We talked about,
Go ahead.
we talked about putting employee IDs or something that you guys would have internally, so that we could at least track, and you guys could track, just to make sure there's no misuse or fraud or any of that.
Mr. Wilson?
Maybe, that was when I was chairman last time, year, so could be different.
Well, sure, yeah, I mean, and we have all of that data, and we track all of that.
Okay, so that you have a safeguard back there
Yes.
for yourself?
We do,
Okay,
yeah, yeah.
okay.
Any other questions? Alderman Sismarski?
Yeah, I'm sorry, late to the party here. This isn't for Brad, this is for Brett. If there's a way that the city can pass through, stop throwing grass into the street on cutting lawns and to landscapers who put the grass in, because I'm sure you testify that it doesn't help the city having lawn clippings thrown in the street and wash down the storm sewer.
Go ahead, Mr. Murmas.
Yeah, we're actually working on one of those educational videos and program for that in the spring.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I've seen it more and more, and I'm starting to get aggravated because I've talked to certain people and said, stop doing it, and every time I drive by, there's grass, and it just ends up in our storm sewer and creates a problem for Brett. So, thank you.
Okay.
I never got my question.
Oh, Alderman Messina, go ahead, sorry.
The actual question I had was around the hydraulic saw, favorite. Had you guys done comparisons on rentals and short-term rentals?
Who wants to answer that? Mr. Lang, the hydraulic saw? Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, this is something that we don't exactly know when we're gonna need it. It's kind of an emergency item that we use for water main repair or replacement. So, I mean, it really helps to have it in-house in case you need it. And I think we got probably about 10 years out of our last one, so as long as you take care of them, they last a pretty long time.
Go ahead, Alderman Messina.
I mean, it's quite a big investment to make for something that we don't know when we're gonna use, right? I mean, do we have access to something that we could get within 24 hours if we really needed one?
I mean,
Go ahead, Mr. Lang.
I mean,
Sorry,
I
Mayor.
need a
Thank you.
24-foot ladder, but I don't buy a 24-foot ladder. If I need it, I'll go rent it.
Go ahead,
Correct,
Mr.
yeah,
Lang.
but as you know, a lot of water main breaks happen, I mean, overnight, when not a lot of rental places are open. I mean, this is just a piece of equipment that when you need it, and it's expensive because it's the only thing that does the job, really.
Follow? Okay. All right, any other questions? Roll call, please.
Alderman Sorrentino?
Yes.
Alderman Jacob?
Yes.
Alderman Woods?
Yes.
Alderman Sizmarsky?
Yes.
Alderman Eugene Wesley?
Yes.
Alderman Catalano?
Yes.
Alderman Messina?
Yes.
And that passes. So we have no executive session, no items to be referred. I need a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Second.
Okay, a motion, a second. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Adjourn.
I rhymes with bye. Bye-bye.